Cue the tissues, dim the lights, and emotionally prepare yourself, because Amazon Prime Video is stacked with films that will wreck you in the best way possible. From heartbreaking romances and devastating true stories to quiet, soul-crushing character studies, these movies don't just make you cry, they linger. Whether you're in the mood for a full-on sob fest or a slow emotional unraveling, here are 18 of the saddest movies currently streaming on Amazon Prime Video that are guaranteed to pull at your heartstrings. Clapperboard, cue the Waterworks. The 18 saddest movies streaming on Amazon Prime Video. 1. Manchester by the Sea, 2016. This is grief cinema at its most brutal and honest. Casey Affleck delivers a devastating performance as a man paralyzed by past tragedy. There's no neat resolution here, just the unbearable weight of loss and the quiet ways it shapes a life. It's emotionally exhausting and unforgettable. 2. Blue Valentine, 2010. A love story told in reverse, this raw and painfully real film charts the slow collapse of a marriage. Watching the joy of the beginning collide with the bitterness of the end is absolutely crushing. If you've ever loved, or lost, this one hits hard. 3. A Ghost Story, 2017. Minimal dialogue, long silences, and an overwhelming sense of loneliness define this haunting meditation on love and time. It's not traditionally sad, it's existentially devastating. You'll feel small, reflective, and strangely hollow by the end. 4. The Florida Project, 2017. Bright colors hide a heartbreaking reality. Seen through the eyes of children living on the margins of society, this film quietly exposes poverty, neglect, and innocence slipping away. That final act, pure emotional gut punch. 5. Still Alice, 2014. Julianne Moore's Oscar-winning performance as a woman diagnosed with early-onset Alzheimer's is almost unbearable to watch, in the best way. It's an intimate, terrifying look at memory loss and identity, and it will absolutely leave you sobbing. 6. Brokeback Mountain, 2005. A love that society refuses to allow. Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal's performances are tender, restrained, and devastating. This film doesn't just break your heart, it slowly crushes it over decades of regret and longing. 7. Lion, 2016. Based on a true story, Lion follows a young boy separated from his family and his decades-long search to find them. It's emotional from start to finish, with moments of hope that only make the sadness hit harder. 8. Sound of Metal, 2019. Riz Ahmed gives a powerhouse performance as a drummer who suddenly loses his hearing. This film is about grief, identity, and acceptance, and the silence itself becomes heartbreaking. Quietly devastating. 9. The Pursuit of Happiness, 2006. Watching Will Smith's character struggle through homelessness while trying to protect his son is emotionally brutal. It's inspiring, yes, but the pain along the way is very real and deeply affecting. 10. Never Let Me Go, 2010. A soft, eerie sadness hangs over every frame of this film. As its characters slowly realize their grim fate, the sense of inevitability is crushing. It's a restrained, haunting kind of heartbreak that sneaks up on you. 11. Requiem for a Dream, 2000. This is despair turned up to 11. Darren Aronofsky's unrelenting look at addiction leaves no room for hope, just spiraling devastation. It's emotionally brutal and not for the faint of heart. 12. One Night in Miami, 2020. A fictionalized meeting between cultural icons turns into a deeply emotional examination of race, responsibility, and unrealized dreams. The sadness here is thoughtful and heavy, rooted in what could have been. 13. The Father, 2020. Anthony Hopkins delivers a staggering performance as a man slipping into dementia. The film places the audience inside his confusion, making the experience disorienting, frightening, and deeply sad. By the end, it's impossible not to cry. 14. Call Me by Your Name, 2017. A tender coming-of-age romance that slowly, beautifully breaks your heart. The final shot alone is enough to destroy even the toughest viewer. It's about first love, and the pain of realizing it can't last forever. 15. Precious, 2009. This film doesn't shy away from trauma. It's raw, difficult, and deeply emotional, telling the story of a young girl enduring unimaginable abuse while searching for self-worth. It's hard to watch, but powerful. 16. Ordinary People, 1980. Grief tears a family apart in this quiet, emotionally devastating classic. The sadness here is subtle but relentless, exploring guilt, depression, and emotional distance in ways that still resonate decades later. 17. Mask, 2021. Almost entirely set in one room, this film follows two couples connected by an unspeakable tragedy. The dialogue is heavy, the performances are heartbreaking, and the emotional weight is enormous. No music, no distractions, just pain. 18. The Boy in the Striped Pajamas 2008. An innocent friendship set against the horrors of the Holocaust leads to one of the most heartbreaking endings in modern cinema. It's emotionally shattering and guaranteed to leave you staring at the screen in stunned silence. Heartbreak final thoughts. These movies aren't just sad, they're emotionally transformative. They explore grief, love, loss, memory, and the fragile nature of human connection. If you're in the mood to cry, reflect, or feel deeply human for a few hours, this list has you covered. Just don't forget the tissues. You're going to need them. Loudly crying movie camera.